Good evening, everyone. This is Robbie with Close to My Heart. Tonight I am going to teach you guys how to make this beautiful easel card. If you would like more information about this project or card making, scrapbooking, or paper crafting, you can always follow me on Facebook at Create with RLG. Or if you would like, you can subscribe to my YouTube channel by clicking the subscribe button below. So let's get started. This is an easel card. It folds up to be easily mailed. When the person opens it up, it has a space right here where the card will stand up. Isn't that beautiful? So let's get started on making another one. The first step is you're going to cut a piece of cardstock, the color of your choice. I'm using white, and you're going to cut it at 4 1/4 by 11. Then you're going to score the card at 2 3/4, which is right here, and then 5 1/2, which is right here. After scoring, you are just going to fold your card in half. The part that was scored at 2 3/4, you're going to fold back. That is going to create the easel. Your card should look something like that when folded. You can put that aside. The next step, you're going to cut another piece of paper out of the same color cardstock at 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. We are going to actually add this piece to your card to steady up the easel so it can stand up when your person receives their card. So take your 4 1/4 by 5 1/2 and turn your card around. Put adhesive just on the bottom portion of the card. So you're just going to already have adhesive on here. So you're just going to adhere to the bottom. If you start at the bottom and move up, that will make it to where the card will stand up on its own. So there you have it. Flip the card over. This is what it looks like. And that's your easel card. So now the fun starts. Let's decorate this card. Okay, so tonight I am using Every Little Thing cardstock paper pack from Close to My Heart. There's several different pages in here. Tonight we are going to use this beautiful pattern paper. It's got a little bit of blue, green, white, and black, and that's what we're going to decorate the front of our card with. So the next step in creating this card is that you're going to cut your pattern paper. This is our pattern paper from the Every Little Thing paper pack from Close to My Heart. This is cut at 4 by 5 1/4, and we are going to adhere it to the front of our card. So you just take your adhesive of your choice and prepare this for the front of your card. You're going to leave a little bit of the white background or the color background, whichever color you've chosen to use. You adhere that down, and so now your card looks like this. Okay, so the next step is you are going to cut a banner for your card. Now this is what I would do. This is how I'm going to embellish my card. If you don't want to embellish it this way, then you choose your own creativity to do that. What I did was I cut a banner for the front of my card, and I cut this at 1 by 5 1/4. And my card is going to look like this in the middle. Let me bring it a little closer. So I am going to prepare this banner for my card. And I am just going to eyeball this and put it in the middle. This is the next step on how our card is looking. Okay, now to get this, let me show you, let me bring out my other card. To get your card to actually stand up on its easel, you are going to make this little banner, this little strip right here. And I've popped this up so it gives it a little bit of depth so the card can actually stand up. So that is what we are doing right now. So you're gonna cut one piece at 1 inch by 4 1/4. You're gonna raise your card up, and you are going to see how tall you want your card to stand. So it's basically about 2 inches from the bottom of your card. So that's how that's going to look. So I am going to use some pop-up dots for both of these strips to make it a little higher so my card will stand up tall and straight. I'm using the foam dots that come from Close to My Heart from our shaker card window set. They're very thick, they're very easy to use, and it gets the effect that you really want for your card. So you just take the backing off of your foam pop-up dots. So this is where I want the card to be. So I'm going to put my banner, my strip here, and see how pretty that is. It's coming together very nicely. The next step is I cut a 1/2 inch by 4 1/4 of black striped that I am going to put right on top of this first one that we just put down. And again, I am going to be using some pop-up dots for this. 3D foam dots from Close to My Heart. We have these in a smaller size as well. In fact, you can see that they come in a smaller size. So we're going to use these. So you just do the same thing. You just take this off, put it on your little strip. This is gonna raise it up very nicely for the end of your card to stand up. These cards are really fun and easy to make. I do have to tell you, it took me a little while to understand the concept of the easel, or not really the concept of the easel, but the concept on how to put it together. So, all right, this is not gonna work. So we'll just get another one. Okay, so sometimes if your pop-up dot goes over the edge, you can always just cut it off. No biggie. So now you're just going to put this in the middle of your first strip, and it's done. So now let's finish embellishing the card. I used my thin cuts from Close to My Heart. These are circle thin cuts. They come in 4 different sizes. I use this size for the circle to go on my banner for the front of my card. And also we are going to stamp a sentiment. This is a retired stamp set that I have from Close to My Heart. And if you would like this stamp, I could certainly try and find it for you. This is our Close to My Heart ink pad. This is exclusive water-based dry ink. We're gonna stamp it in black. So I have my stamp ready to go. Okay, so you just would use the stamp, ink your stamp up, stamp your sentiment, and it says, "You've got a friend in me." All right, so now we're ready to adhere our sentiment to the card. We're going to put it right here. We are going to use, again, some pop-up dots to make this card really stand out. And I'd put 2 on there just to give it a little bit more dimension, and I would put them closer together. So you would just put this in the middle of your card, and now you have a beautiful card that you can send to your family and friends. It's just gorgeous. You can also do some embellishment here if you would like. You could put flowers, you could put sequins, you could stamp something there if you wanted to. If this was for a birthday, you could put happy birthday. So these are my easel cards that I am very proud of, and I hope that you enjoy making your own. And thank you so much for watching. And again, this is Robbie with Close to My Heart. If you would like to get products from Close to My Heart, we have several things to choose from. The thin cuts, of course, is what we use to make the circle. You can find all these products on my website at www.robbiegensel.ctmh.com. And again, if you like this video, please subscribe to my YouTube channel and follow me on Facebook and Instagram at Create with RLG. Thanks so much for watching.